If you believe that you need a $5,000 espresso machine, a $2,000 grinder, months and months experience as a barista to make a good home coffee, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. With only an $800 espresso machine and a $300 grinder and a few simple tips, you will be making as good a coffee as any of your local cafes. Number one, beans do matter. The reason I got into roasting coffee was I never came across a bean that could run through my machine smoothly and also tasted beautifully in a cup. A lot of dark roasts did run really smoothly through the machine, but the bitterness. I roasted for over 18 months just to get that perfect flavor, extraction, crema to make a beautiful latte art. Once I had those beans, I shared them with some friends. That's where the Folk Roaster started. Number two, a few espresso tools will help indefinitely to the espresso coming out into your cup. These are a few simple tools I use to better my extraction and get that smoothness in the cup. Number one, a dosing cup and scales. This helps to get the perfect grind and the perfect grind amount every time. Yes, grinders mostly have a measure of the amount and can be preset, but a dosing cup always helps for you to evenly distribute the dose as well before you put it into your group head. Number two, a coffee distributor or an espresso distributor. An espresso distributor helps to get an even spread of coffee grinds right through the filter basket every time. So once you've got the right grind size, the right grind amount through the dosing cup, make sure that it's already even in the dosing cup, pour it into the filter basket, and an espresso distributor, spin it around a few times, will get it perfectly smooth and flat so that there's no channels for water to travel down. As we know, water always takes the simplest path of travel. We don't want channels going through our filter baskets, so we use an espresso distributing tool to make sure that the grinds are all fine right before we tamp. So the third tool I use is a weighted tamper. Tamping can get quite complicated these days, but with a weighted tamper, it helps get that few extra newtons of force when you're tamping. Make sure you do it evenly, and for a home barista, make sure you're getting around 15 newtons of force to tamp, and you should be getting even extraction. The last tip of all, and very key to making good latte art, is to follow coffee experts on social media who provide great procedures on how to steam milk. A quick rule of thumb when steaming milk, have your steam wand halfway between the edge and the center of the cup, creating light bubbles until the milk is around the temperature of your hand, and then dip the steam wand just under the surface, about half an inch or a centimeter if we're talking metric, and make sure that you can hear an even sound, no screeching or bubbling from the steam wand, and wait till it warms up to around 63, 64 degrees. Once you have it around that temperature, if you don't have a thermometer, it's usually just to the point where you can't quite touch the bottom of the steam jug. Once you've got that, you should have a silky smooth milk. The milk should be around the texture of oil-based house paint. I hope these tips are helpful today and will level up your game too as a home barista. And feel free to like and subscribe if you want more content like this.